Consider this your official invite to the greatest movie premiere of all time. Reclaiming the Throne, which is currently streaming on Tubi, Vimeo, and Prime Video, will have their official red carpet premiere event. This will take place in Columbia, South Carolina at the Spotlight Cinemas on March the 19th, 2023. Again, Columbia, South Carolina, March the 19th, 2023. The red carpet event will start at 3, and the movie will start promptly at 7 p.m. This is going to be the biggest cultural event of this time. Everyone is going to be in their best dressed cultural attire, and we'll have live music with the djembes. Need an example of cultural modest attire? Check out these photos. Don't worry, we'll wait. Not only will you have live music with the djembes, some of our D28 recording artists will be performing as well. And after the movie premiere, we'll have a Q&A session where you can ask questions and get answers from those who actually produced the movie. Make sure to visit d28.productions and sign up for the newsletter so you can be the first to know when tickets are available. We can't wait to see you there.
Back again, reclaiming the throne. I'm with my man Taylor Place. We're in Columbia, South Carolina. Taylor, tell us about this beautiful building that we're in right now.
So we're at Spotlight Cinemas Capitol 8, and this is located in Columbia, South Carolina. We have 8 beautiful screens, as you can see, that we're ready to show movies whenever we can, and now we're working on showing Reclaim the Throne.
So reclaiming the throne, we know there's, right now we promote 28 days to reclaim the throne. Coming up in February, we know that February is going to be Reclaiming Our History Month. You heard that? Reclaiming Our History Month. So right now we're talking about the finality of this thing. We're going to have a grand showing at this beautiful theater, yes, right? Columbia, South Carolina. My man Taylor Place running this thing. What's going to happen is we're going to have, not only going to have a showing of the first movie, but we're also going to have a Q&A where we're going to have them come, or decide to come and be able to speak to directors, people in the film, producers, that all that. If you want to come, you can come sit down. You can place your questions. You can ask questions. You can have a good time. You can eat. You can fellowship. Do what you need to do. But again, remember, 28 days to reclaim the throne. Reclaiming Our History Month. The theater, my man Taylor Place, Columbia, South Carolina. Tell them one more time.
Can't beat it. We're Capitol 8, Spotlight Cinemas, right here in Columbia, South Carolina, and come on out this March to see Reclaim the Throne.
Let's get it.
Sounds good.
All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. I need everybody to say Khan if you can hear me. Say Khan if you can hear me. Hallelujah. If you can hear and see me clearly, say Khan. All right. So we here, and I have also the secretaries with me, Mora Parah from Rebirth Augusta, and we also got Mora Tushi from Rebirth Anderson here. Y'all let me know if you can hear them. I'm gonna let them speak and give some greetings to y'all. We got them on audio. I want to make, you won't be able to see them, but you can hear them. So I want y'all to speak, and we're gonna ask if you can hear them. We're gonna ask you to press the number 1. Y'all go ahead.
Shalom, shalom, family. Can you hear me?
Y'all keep talking.
Shalom. Shemini. Praise Yahuwah. Hallelujah.
All right, more Parah, you talk. I want to make sure they can hear you. Continue to hit the number 1 if you can.
Hallelujah. Can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, press that number 2. Number two.
She said if y'all can hear her, press 2. There we go. All right, praise Yahushua. All right, so I wanted to. We've been talking about this. I know on some of the other social media sites that we have with D28 Productions and Reclaiming the Throne. We've been speaking of this, our premiere, our red carpet premiere. We doing a Reclaiming the Throne reload. That means the movie has already been out. It's been out for a while now. It's been doing well, but now we have the movie on Amazon. And for Black History Month, quote unquote Black History Month, we wanted to call it Reclaiming Our History Month, D28 Productions with Reclaiming the Throne. And we are very, very excited about March the 19th. March the 19th, 2023 in Columbia, South Carolina. We're doing another Reclaiming the Throne reload. Another movie premiere. We want those that haven't seen the movie, those that haven't met us in person. You have an opportunity to come, and we're going to show the first. It's the movie is a three movie docu series, and we're going to show the first movie at that showing. But we're going to have red carpet event. We'll have a place for interviews. We'll have dancing there, djembes. Music artists performing, and after the first showing of the first movie, we're also going to do a question and answer, and it'll be predicated upon the information there and also upon Reclaiming the Throne Part 2, because that is going to come out. So we're really just reloading and creating a space for that to come out with me, Musha, Chief Musha, and Chief Yahusha, and also Benai Israel. So we want as many people all around the world to come. You don't have to necessarily be Rebirth of a Nation, or you can be anybody. As far as that's in the walk, we would love for you to come, bring your family so they can see the movie, they can learn about the movie, know about it, and then prepare us for doing a part 2 of the movie. So I'm gonna let the secretary speak on the details of it. That's the day, the time, the month, and then some more intricate details concerning the event. Well, let me ask you this: how many of y'all that already know about the event is coming? I want you to say I'm coming, and list what city that you're coming from. Those that can make it, I want you to list this. I want you to say I'm coming and what city you coming from. Really quick. I'm coming from Atlanta, Georgia. I don't want nobody in Augusta or Anderson. We know y'all coming. Nobody from Augusta and Anderson. All right, we're going to have North Carolina in the house. Orlando, Florida. Hallelujah. Nobody from Augusta, Anderson, or Columbia. We know y'all going to be there. I'm coming. Petite Girl, #1 from D.C. The DMV showing up strong. More in Orlando, Florida, showing up strong. Hallelujah. Columbus, Ohio. Sister Pauline is going to be there. Hallelujah. Okoti. Let's see. Hallelujah. Let's see. All right. Now it's back on. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. The sound should be back on. Let's see. Some more coming from Atlanta, Washington State, Maryland. I'm not seeing it on Netflix yet. It's not on Netflix right now. But we're trying to get it as in many places. All right. I know y'all can hear me. Just continue to different ones that is coming. Go ahead and put that back on, letting us know where you coming from, giving us a shout out. Hallelujah. All right. So while y'all doing that, we'll go ahead and let the secretaries let us know again about the date, the place, the time, and also where they can go to register for the event.
Okay. I guess I'll start out. So the date is going to be March 19th, like Chief Musha said, March 19th, starting at 3 p.m. We're going to start our red carpet event. Like he said, we'll have music, we'll have artists there, we'll have picture taking, we'll have maybe different interviews going on during the red carpet event, so you'll be able to kind of talk to people and meet new people and congregate amongst each other. And then the showing of the movie will be at 7 p.m. sharp, and we will let you know as to which theaters you will be in. From there, probably starting around 9 o'clock, we'll start our Q&A. And then, of course, like we said, we'll let you know exactly which theater to be in for the Q&A. And then we'll probably be ending up around 11 p.m. The movie theater is Spotlight Cinema, Capital 8 in Columbia, South Carolina. And you'll have the address once you confirm or register online. You'll get the address to that place. You can go to d28.productions to register. That's d28.productions. And then once you go there, you'll register, walk through the registration, and then in your confirmation, you will get a link to purchase your ticket on Spotlight's website. So it's like two parts that you have to do. You register on the D28 site, and then in your confirmation, which you will get almost simultaneously once you hit submit, you will see a link in your confirmation, and it will take you to the cinema's website, and that's where you will purchase your ticket to be able to come into the theater. More Parad, did I miss anything?
You're on mute if you're talking.
You still on mute?
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. More Parad, if you're talking, you're on mute. We can't hear you. Y'all continue to let us know what city that you are coming from. They're asking, can you say the website again that they can go to, and if you can type it in the chat.
In the chat, yes, sir. It's www.d28.productions. I'll put it in the chat.
Hallelujah. D28.productions. All right, so
can y'all hear me now?
We can hear you now. We
well,
can hear you before.
I'm here.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. I just said that she covered everything.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. So we want to make sure that we can make it. I think, brother. Now we'll open it up for if anybody have, because we're not going to be on long. For anybody to have questions about the event. We on Hebrew Nation Building channel, which is our channel. We also on Benaiah Israel channel, because we want to give an opportunity, because it'll be Benaiah, me, and Chief Yahusha that'll be there answering questions. So you want to go to D28 Productions and go to the Events tab in order to register. I think Brother Timothy Sanders says he want to be a partner. Where you would go to the rebirthofanaation.info website and click on the partner tab, and it ought to have the information on how you can do that. Or you can go to Hebrew Nation Building channel. We just did a video on how to become a partner. You can look at that and get it that way. Okay, we're going to open it up for questions from the audience about the event. If you have questions, and make sure that whatever links that we're putting on Hebrew Nation Building, let's put it on D28 Productions. It says vendor information. Will there be vendors to patronize? Yeah, we will have some vendors there that will be there to be patronized. It'll only be like a select few. Am I right on that?
That's correct, Chief.
Okay. Are we opening it up for that, or it's just going to be a select?
It's going to be a select. We have to see how much space we have for the vendors. And then we were going to send out an email blast on Monday once we make that decision.
Hallelujah. So just stay tuned. We'll do that. And they want to know what's the maximum capacity of the actual theater.
The maximum capacity is almost 1,200. So we're hoping that we can seat up to 1,000 if possible.
Hallelujah. So the maximum capacity is up to 1,200 people. And we asking for you to bring your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your uncle, your auntie. Anybody from churches to Islam to other Israelites, other Israelite groups, anybody you want to be awakened, we want you to bring them and to be there. Any other questions? Any other questions about the event? Again, that is in a few weeks. We've been talking about it since early February. So we're trying to give everybody an opportunity to come. They want to know would there be like foods or snacks there? Would it be like a concession?
It will be, yes, sir. The concession will be open, and we're planning on trying to see if we can have food trucks as well.
All right. So, like was said, that concessions will be open, and we'll try to see if we can have food trucks. So, praise Yahushua for that. Now, let me say a few things about the dressing. Now, the dressing, we want you this red carpet. So but it's red carpet cultural. So it has to be a cultural outfit. We don't want you to look like you're going to church or nothing like that. So it has to be us reclaiming our history and getting as cultural as we can dressed. So you want to be decked out. This is an opportunity for you to be decked out the way your best at a red carpet event. So that ain't just t-shirts and some sneakers. We want to be as bring back, our excellence as a people of color and a people of culture. So we will do that. Now, saying that, we still want to be modest. We still want to be modest. So we don't want the sisters coming in there with their breast out, trying to be enticing. We don't want you there with it look like you got a dress painted on. We still want to be Kodesh unto Yahuwah and keep everybody's eyes focused on Yahuwah and what Yahuwah is establishing in us. We want the brothers. We don't want you coming in there with no Mr. T type leopard print jacket, muscle stuff where you looking real strong and muscular and all that type of stuff. We still want to be modest. We want to keep our attention in the kabod on Yahuwah and what he is establishing through us. Now, even during the question and answer part, we'll only be answering questions based on the movie and Reclaiming the Throne Part 2. That'll be it. We will not get into no debates. If we feel like you debating or trying to debate, you will be removed. If you come with a bunch of energy, because your questions have to be pruned through before you even ask the question. So it has to be something based on the movie and Reclaiming the Throne Part 2. Just more reiteration of that. I want everybody to understand that also security will be there. We will have also the actual police department or marshal or chef there also too. But we'll have brothers on site. And this is the thing. We can remove you at any point about anything. And that nothing is refundable. So if you do something that's worth removing, and it's based on our interpretation, that's me and Chief Yahushua, it's based on what we decide, you will be removed with no money back. If you come in there, because most of the people that know us and follow us know that we are modest. If you come in there trying to show your body, you won't get in. This is all about Yahuwah. We're not doing any arguing. We ain't doing no fussing. We ain't doing no debating. Don't come with debating about the name, about what day is the Shabbat. None of that. We ain't doing none of that. The focus is on us as a people coming together in excellence, promoting the movie, and hearing about what Reclaiming the Throne 1 did and what Part 2, what that's going to be, and us preparing, because me and Chief going to hit the road this year. So when you get there, you'll see the specific cities that we're going to come to based on what we're doing. All right, so I wanted to put some of those things out to make sure that everybody understand. All right, so remember, this will be in Columbia, South Carolina. This will be March the 19th, 2023, and the event opens up at 3 p.m.?
3 p.m., yes, sir.
At 3 p.m., and the movie will start promptly at 7. So we're going to have a beautiful time. Even in the lobby, we'll have the cultural music playing. Songs of Zion will be sung. Music artists will be performing. There will be vendors, interviews, cameras, pictures, and then we'll go into the movie theater at 7. Any information provided for hotels accommodation? That's a question about hotel accommodations.
No, we haven't. We have not looked into any hotel accommodations.
Right. That would be something that you just have to work that out through the different hotels that's in Columbia. Columbia is not a huge place, so any hotel that you get it still will be within a 15-minute drive to the actual place. So when you register and get the address, you just find out what hotel. We didn't go out to different hotels in order to do that because everything is right there. So you just work that out, work that through, and you'll be fine. Anything that I left out as far as order or how we need to do things?
No, sir.
It said where to find the info, dates, and time. Okay, well, you have to go back to the beginning of the video, and I just said it. Columbia, South Carolina. Date is March the 19th, 2023. We will be starting at 3 o'clock. Any other questions? All right, let me get a few more of y'all before we get off. Y'all from Anderson, South Carolina. Yeah, we have a couple of assemblies, but the top two leaders is Anderson, South Carolina, and Augusta, Georgia. So we would love for all y'all to make it. Let's go one more time before we get off. Let us know if you coming and what city you coming from. Remember, the theater is called Spotlight Cinemas, capital 8. Spotlight Cinemas, capital 8. Is Rebirth working on a new movie? Yes, we will be having Reclaiming the Throne 2 come out, and I'm telling you, now through D28 Productions, we have done a couple of movies. We have done Reformed Apologetics. That was a powerful documentary, Reform Apologetics Part 2, focusing on West Africa. We also have done America's Dark Past, The Illusion of Freedom, which was a powerful documentary that lays out what America has done to us as Hebrews here. Also, we have did Black Lives Matter, and that was a message against G. Craig Lewis, Truth Behind Hip Hop, when he came against the Awakening movement. And then the last movie we have done was Reclaiming the Throne, which was our greatest movie yet, which is powerful. But Reclaiming the Throne Part 2 is going to shake this earth. Everything that you thought you knew is going to be rediscovered. I'm telling you, ain't nobody ever did a documentary like Reclaiming the Throne Part 2 and what we're working on. It's going to be insane. But we're just pushing momentum to get ready for that. All right, so Brother Timothy Sanders. No, I said go to Hebrew Nation Building, our channel, and look for the video that says new partner information to switch over. So that's what you would do. And then also tell him where he can email if he needs some help from y'all specifically.
Yes, sir. It's info.rebirthnational@gmail.com.
Can you put that in the chat for him?
Yes, sir.
All right. How do I watch the previous movies? I think all the previous movies are on YouTube. I believe they are. You just have to type in Reform. What is the name of that? I just said it. Reform Apologetics. It should come up. And then also America's Dark Past, The Illusion of Freedom. If somebody can grab those real quick, and you can put the link in the chat for the goatee, you'll be able to see that. Will it be available on DVD or YouTube? Not YouTube. We're working to get all 3 of them on Amazon, but right now you can watch them all on Tubi. You can watch them all on Tubi for free if you want to go watch the documentary of Reclaiming the Throne. It's on Tubi right now for free. It's also on Vimeo. That's where we originally released it at. And then it's also on Amazon. But I don't think part 2 and 3 is on Amazon yet. But it should be shortly. But if you want to watch the full documentary for free, you would go to Tubi TV. But it's going to be some special things that we bring out and talk about at the event. So some stuff is going to be saved for the event. But as far as DVD copies, right now we don't have any copies of that on DVD. Where can I see the other movies you mentioned? They are putting links to them. Oh, not that one. That's the oldest one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they'll put that one on. Not 100% proof. That's an old one now. But you type in, let me see. There it is. You type in America's Dark Past. Somebody done uploaded on their YouTube channel. We was wilding out here in these streets. They didn't upload. Living Hebrews uploaded that joker 5 years ago. It's free though, so you could watch that with some of the other ones that we end up making private. So you have to. You have to look it up and pull it up. Okay. If that is all and there's no other questions, y'all that's doing the putting the links in, y'all putting the wrong links in there.
Yes, sir.
Somebody put the update and rebirth tour one in there. That ain't what they want to look at there. There we go. Reform Apologetics. So you would put in a Reform Apologetics Destroyed 2. Hebrew of West Africa. Reform Apologetics Destroyed Part 2. Reform Apologetics Destroyed 1. America's Dark Past, The Illusion of Freedom. And if you put Hebrew Nation Building on with that title, it should pop up. Black Lives Matter also too. And if you just go on Hebrew Nation Building and go to our playlist, you'll see it in the playlist too, and it should be right after each other. But if that's all the questions, we're gonna get off here because we don't want to make this too long. I feel like I already have been on here about an hour already. So we're gonna get off. We love y'all. We're gonna run this premiere video again so you can see it and get more information. All right, we're gonna bid everybody shalom and hope to see you there. Ask that you share this video with friends and family so y'all can have it. All right, shalom.
Consider this your official invite to the greatest movie premiere of all time. Reclaiming the Throne, which is currently streaming on Tubi, Vimeo, and Prime Video, will have their official red carpet premiere event. This will take place in Columbia, South Carolina at the Spotlight Cinemas on March the 19th, 2023. Again, Columbia, South Carolina, March the 19th, 2023. The red carpet event will start at 3, and the movie will start promptly at 7 p.m. This is going to be the biggest cultural event of this time. Everyone is going to be in their best dressed cultural attire, and we'll have live music with the djembes. Need an example of cultural modest attire? Check out these photos. Don't worry, we'll wait. Not only will you have live music with the djembes, some of our D28 recording artists will be performing as well. And after the movie premiere, we'll have a Q&A session where you can ask questions and get answers from those who actually produced the movie. Make sure to visit d28.productions and sign up for the newsletter so you can be the first to know when tickets are available. We can't wait to see you there.
Back again, reclaiming the throne. I'm with my man Taylor Place, and we're in Columbia, South Carolina. Taylor, tell us about this beautiful building that we're in right now.
So we're at Spotlight Cinemas Capitol 8, and this is located in Columbia, South Carolina. We have 8 beautiful screens, as you can see, that we're ready to show movies whenever we can, and now we're working on showing Reclaim the Throne.
So reclaiming the throne, we know there's, right now we promote 28 days to reclaim the throne. Coming up in February, we know that February is going to be Reclaiming Our History Month. You heard that? Reclaiming Our History Month. So right now we're talking about the finality of this thing. We're going to have a grand showing at this beautiful theater, right? Columbia, South Carolina, my man Taylor Place running this thing. What's going to happen is we're going to have, not only going to have a showing of the first movie, but we're also going to have a Q&A where we're going to have to come, or decide to come and be able to speak to directors, people in the film, producers, all that. If you want to come, you can come sit down. You can place your questions. You can ask questions. You can have a good time. You can eat. You can fellowship. Do what you need to do. But again, remember, 28 days to reclaim the throne. Reclaiming Our History Month. The theater, my man Taylor Place, Columbia, South Carolina. Tell them one more time.
Can't beat it. We're Capitol 8 Spotlight Cinemas right here in Columbia, South Carolina, and come on out this March to see Reclaim the Throne.
Let's get it.
Sounds good.